everyone. Welcome to Facebook and happy Friday. Yes, what plans for the weekend? And of course, we are going to be going live in just a few moments on air as well. But do stay and chime in. We've got a nice 90s themed question. Your chance to win vouchers from Sugarfina worth $100. Tell you more in just a little while. In the meantime, enjoy the music here on One.
Time to roll the me, a right time to roll the me.
Oh, what a great tune for a Friday. Delamitri and Roll to Me. How I feel after a buffet. I cannot walk, I have to roll. 5:29 on a Friday. How's it going? Thanks so much for having us on. We are live on Facebook. Come join me there. There's going to be a chance for you to win vouchers from Sugarfina worth $100. And they are a luxury candy company offering luxury candy from all around the world. They've got like champagne gummies and lots of other cool gummies like sea salt caramels, even chocolate truffles. Okay, so good stuff. And I want to say hello to you there. So come join us, okay? Meanwhile, on air, we also do have another lovely prize for you from Eat Alley. Going to send you there with $100 worth of vouchers so that you can check out their Michelin Bib Gourmand Tiong Baru Chi Kueh. We've also got the OG Hong Lai Hokkien Mee, Klang Siong Huat, Bak Kut Teh, if you love Bak Kut Teh, and Sega XO fish head noodles and more. All right, now they are located at Orchard Gateway Basement 2. And for today's prize, really easy. All you got to do is chime in and tell me about your 90s style. What was your go-to fashion in the 90s? Was it cargo pants? Was it the baggy jeans? Was it, those flowery dresses? What kind of hairstyle did you spot? In the 90s, I was a big fan of Winona Ryder because of the movie Reality Bites. And so the pixie cut was quite the trend, right, back in the day. And I've always had long hair. And somehow in the 90s, I decided to chop it all off and I went with the pixie cut. And boy, did I regret it. I do not look good in short hair, I realize. But, it was just a fad, a phase I went through. And you don't know till you try sometimes. So let me know about your 90s style. And, of course, for chiming in on Facebook, you stand to win a cool prize from Sugarfina. But on air, we've got those vouchers from Eat Alley. So 88550 get in touch.
1FM 91.3.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Facebook. I sure do hope you are having a wonderful Friday. Tell me what you are up to, what plans for the weekend. And, of course, do chime in and tell me about your 90s style. What was your pattern in the 90s? What kind of fashion sense did you have? Was it all about, those cargo pants, those baggy jeans? I know a lot of people wore the alien jeans. Or maybe what were some of the brands that you liked? I had OP, Ocean Pacific. I think that was the expensive one. There was another cheaper brand that you could wear that didn't burn a hole in your pocket. But every time you had like an OP shirt, you're like, cool. Of course, and we had our brands like Exist, Eastpak, and Converse. I remember being in school and having to wear like Converse shoes because they look cool. And, kids in the US, they had like Converse. But I think in Singapore back in the 90s, they were not that cheap and not so easy to find as well, especially the white ones. So we got away with that in school. Oh my gosh, Candida says BB and Baba. Were they located at like Plaza Singapura? And there was also He, She. You know what? I think BB and Baba is still around. I think I saw a shop that is near Bukit Merah and I think they make school uniforms now, actually. And so second chance, because you couldn't afford Esprit, oh dear. Second chance, every time I wanted to like it, but every time I walked in, the colors were not so appealing. I remember the logo being like very black and yellow and just, why didn't they make stuff for like young teenage girls? There was another, was it He, She? I think it was He, She that had some really cool jeans. Yeah, it was all about the jeans with the embroidery as well. That was really nice, yeah. Okay, and so what was the pattern? Was it, those were some brands, but what was your pattern? Like your style? How did you dress? Let me know. Baggy jeans, hi. Hello, Aihua Fubu. That's a brand I've not heard in ages. Fubu baggy jeans. Let me actually Google that one. I totally forgot about that. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. These are the ones that went all the way to your hip, right? And then was it the 90s that it was a thing to expose your underwear? Like, so the guys would wear the boxers and then you got to reveal the Calvin Klein jeans as well. Must show off a little bit. And of course, I did not appreciate seeing the butt crack at all, okay? Baggy jeans and crop tops. Oh, I do not miss crop tops at all. But yeah, it seems like the 90s is making a comeback in terms of fashion as well. Is that something you would still wear today? The baggy jeans. I am actually currently wearing some baggy jeans myself, but they're not quite the same thing. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? My baggy jeans are super baggy. I can put like bolsters in each leg actually. So yeah, back in the day, I actually missed out on the baggy jeans trend. And so for some reason now in 2025, I think it's cool. Only because they were so comfortable. They are so comfortable. Rebecca is saying, my 90s style was frosted tips and baggy dreams. Back then, cool meant oversized jeans that could double as a parachute, frosted tips that screamed boy band ambitions. Oh my God, the chain wallet. I do not miss that. And a Tamagotchi hanging from my belt loop. Was that a thing, dangling your Tamagotchi? I was convinced I was the main character. Now I just laugh, but those days were pure carefree magic. So true. Rebecca, you know what? I would love to see you at our 90s party dressed exactly as you described how you were in the 90s. That would be absolutely hilarious. I think, does anyone still have the Tamagotchi though? Do you still have your Tamagotchi? And I hear that they are selling them these days. Oh my goodness, Chantel Thomas. That was a thing, wasn't it? Do you still have Chantel Thomas these days? I can't even... Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that brand. Chantel Thomas bags. What? Oh my gosh. Hey, do you remember Chomel? I think it's still around, Chomel. I think I still see it at, if I'm not wrong, Great Wall City. But Chomel used to sell clothes and jewelry. Not just jewelry, but at one point they had clothes as well. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. Okay, and who else are we saying hello to today? Thanks so much for the comments, guys. Now, if your friends are online, hey, tell them to come on by and stuff on down to 1FM. We would love to give you a chance to win some vouchers from Sugarfina, okay? If they happen to be online. British India! Oh my gosh, yes, British India. Are they still around? The last time I saw British India, I think they were at Takashimaya, like in the basement, and they had... I love the clothes, like very linen, very summery, tropical vibes in British India, but they were so expensive. But every time I bought a dress there, I just feel like money flying out of my bank account. But yeah, you would get things at British India that you wouldn't be able to get at other places. I don't think it was pretty cool back in the day. So I love that. Wow. Exists. Yes. We also had Exists. Thank you so much, you guys. What kind of places did you guys hang out as well, in the 90s? Were you a Centerpoint kid, Far East kid, or were you a Takashimaya kid when it opened? I think I became the Scott's kid. I love going to Scott's Picnic in the basement, remember? Oh my gosh, it was like a beef noodle place that was so good in the basement of Scott's Picnic. And then I don't know what happened to them. Their beef balls were absolutely amazing. Okie dokie. Let's see. Now, we're also saying hello to the people who are WhatsApping in. And there are quite a number of people talking about Giordano from the 90s, buying T-shirts and cargo pants from Giordano. 37 degrees and Ocean Pacific, 37 degrees. I totally forgot about that one. And the belts used to have the circle belt buckle. Yes, that was the epitome of cool when your belt buckle was circle. So old school. And then we also had people who were into ripped jeans, did not have the money to buy them. So you take your own penknife and you cut holes into them. That's hilarious. Okay. And I'm kind of glad that the baggy trend is back, because as you get older, you just want to be comfortable, don't you? So baggy for the win. Love it. We're getting people who are sending in photos. So if you have pictures of yourself from the 90s in your very cool outfits, okay, send them through as well, okay? Yes, and polka dots. Was polka dots a thing in the 90s? I kind of feel like they are, evergreen, right? Evergreen. You can always just wear polka dots all day, every day. U2 clothing. Does anyone remember that? Says Chris. U2. I don't remember this brand U2. Does anyone? A flyer shop at the Orchard area. No, but I do remember going to, what's the one at Far East? Oh my gosh, 77th Street. And the tie-dye. Tie-dye was also huge. And I think I went through a tie-dye phase where I would make my own tie-dye t-shirts. I would go to 77th Street, buy the tie-dye pants, color coordinate them. And I just thought I was like, the hip of clothes. In fact, when Hard Rock opened, I went in a tie-dye shirt and tie-dye pants. It was so not glam. It was a thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sonia Raquel bag was another one in trend. Okay. Thank you so much for chiming in, you guys. These are some really cool comments. And wow, really such a blast from the past. Regarding some of these old brands and style as well. Okay, we are going to be diving back live on air in just a few moments. And thank you so much for chiming in. And I think our winner is, who is it that chimed in about the Chantel Thomas handbag? Congratulations, you are walking away with those vouchers worth $100 from Sugarfina. Congratulations. Thanks for joining me. I'll speak to you next week.